Your character too, just in this season alone, has gone through
Yeah.
quite the change.
Yeah.
Of course, you lose your son at the end of the last season, and so we start this one off with you just like wearing sweatpants all the time. They call you Smelly Mellie.
Oh, yeah.
You're not making public appearances. You always just seem drunk, or you're eating chips and fried chicken.
Sure.
Were you actually just getting drunk? It sounds like that
Very
was
method,
the fun role to play at the time. Everyone else had the serious.
The best. Plus, like, the most comfortable and, like, not much time in the makeup chair. I loved Smelly Mellie. She was, like, trundle around the halls with, like, something she was eating and something she was drinking, and she'd just, like, read somebody. You know, it was just a lot of fun.
Did you take advantage of that
But
a little bit?
Also, oh, totally. But it was also, I mean, just a great opportunity. I think Shonda wrote such a beautiful way of grieving. You know, a lot of times, especially if you're a woman, Mellie is, I love my job so much because Mellie has so much potential, and she happens to be wrapped in a woman's body, and a lot of the time it's the tension between that inner and outer that causes so much of that drives the fuel for so many of her hubris moments. But particularly in grief, I feel women are often portrayed a little like flowers and we need to be saved, and I just thought it was brave and lovely for Shonda to write something that was much more honest. That kind of grief sort of subsumes you, and you look around and people are living their lives and you think how foolish they are, and you don't care to call them out on their foolishness because nothing matters because you're wrecked. And that sort of freedom, especially after living 3 years of a very like pearled up and buttoned down Mellie, to find that kind of freedom for her, that was great fun.